Kind of wanted to talk about like the social media aspect of everything, because I feel like sometimes while social media does have a really, really good outreach, like you can reach, literally, I can keep in touch with so many of my friends, like my friends from India, my friends from Zug, Switzerland, my friends from Ukraine. Shout out to you, Irina, if you're going to be listening to this. But I think it also has a negative impact, because in today's society, in at least this generation, like anxiety levels have peaked to the max because of social media, and it's also been known to cause like depression and stuff like that, which is really sad. And I think there's a way to combat it. I think it's powerful, but it's also a tool that can easily be mishandled.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Especially with the younger generation.
Yes.
And what do you think is causing that?
I think sometimes it creates FOMO, aka the fear of missing out, because you see like everyone having like these amazing lives. Like, I don't know, if you look at, oh wait, I deactivated my Instagram, but like if you look, like it's always like girls in bikinis, like girls like on the beach living their best lives with their best friends on Coachella, which there is nothing wrong with that. But I feel like people have to realize that's only like 1 second of someone's life, because God knows whatever happened. Also, you don't know if she was sad, you don't know what happened to her, or anything like that. And I think that's really,
they just like post for the moment, like just what happens like in a certain time frame, not like every day.
Yeah, like
so.
I know people who will literally just go out just for Instagram. There are literally places, I'm actually kind of guilty of this, but there is literally this, I don't know if it's there anymore, but in Soho there was like this pop-up shop that was literally just meant for Instagram posts.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's actually it was fun, it was pretty, but it's just literally that.
Yeah.
But also what I feel like it creates is like an unrealistic expectation of how someone should look like. And it creates this idea of like body dysmorphia, and that's not, and I feel like and being the fact that we're so young, we're easily impressionable, and I feel like this has started, I feel like because of like Kim K, because every time like there's always this ideal body type, and it's been changing for so many years, and that's like, but then like when you wait, and then people go and get plastic surgery, but then it's always changing. Like in the 90s, it was like such a huge thing to be like super, super thin. And now today it's, I don't know, slim thick.
I don't know what you call that.
I don't know. It's like Kim K, like big boobs, big ass, tiny waist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And then basically like that's not, and basically because of that, and I feel like you waste all this money when the next trend is just going to come and pop out.
Mm-hmm.
And then
that's why like I think social media has created like followers of that, people just only follow the thing that's trending, and that even though they're not like that's not themselves, they try to be like other people when you should just be yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes they're always like, I feel like sometimes we also have to hide our flaws, and that's not something we should hide, because I feel like sometimes we're always going to be judged for that, and that's not something that's okay. Okay, cool. I think what it also does is sometimes it actually creates more peer pressure.
Explain.
Basically, because you feel like you have to bandwagon. Like, look at all the drama with James Charles. Everyone kept flipping sides when there was more evidence. Like, everyone was on Team Top T first, and then everyone was on Team James Charles, and everyone was on Team Jeffrey, and everyone was on Team this. Everyone basically bandwagons, and then you're more likely to succumb to peer pressure. Or sometimes you feel like you're more likely to succumb to doing things like juuling, even though it's like, no hate to anyone who does it, but if you don't feel comfortable doing something like that, then that is completely up to you. Mm-hmm. Or something like that.